Let me say this is amazing. Any question or any disagreement with anything? No? Marilyn? Nothing? I can't hear you. No. All right. Let me say this. There's a thing happening in the country right now. And if you get to know yourself, you understand what's happening in the world around you. And this thing that's happening in the country is good versus evil, evil versus good, right versus wrong. And I'm looking at this thing where the Second Amendment is under attack right now. And then they're using this incident down in Florida and wherever else to emotionalize you, get you caught up, get you to overreact and all that kind of stuff. And then they're so unreasonable, right? Just unreasonable. And they keep yelling and screaming and accusing, and they come up with these little fancy titles and names because they're so unreasonable. And they keep coming back at you until you finally cave in. Because what I've noticed is that most people don't know how to handle unreasonable people. You ever been in a relationship, whether it's men or women, and the one is so unreasonable, they're trying to get it their way, and they know that's wrong, but because you don't want to go with it, they just become unreasonable with you until they try to finally drive you nuts. You overreact and you sign your death warrant. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's happening in this country right now. That's why it's so important to get to know yourself, because honestly, once you know yourself, you're going to see the outside world around you. And you're going to see how they control and manipulate. There was the Children of the Lie just fought down in Florida to get a bill passed to change the age of owning a weapon from 18 to 20 something. And I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, that's so illogical. It doesn't make any sense at all to change the age thing, right? But because they keep yelling and screaming and showing the children and showing the gun stuff over and over again, and they call you names and they say you don't love the children, and you're like, no, I'm not going to cave. And then they load up more. You're a hater, you're this. And then you're like, no, I'm not going to do it. And then they throw more on you, right? And then finally you cave. And now you sign the age thing. There is no difference between 18 and 22 as when it comes to the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment gives you right to bear arms. You don't even need a reason to bear arms. We're in a free country, and we all know if somebody want to get a gun and kill you at 18, even though the law now is in that state is 22, they're going to get a gun at 18 and shoot you. It has nothing to do with the age. It has everything to do with the character. It's the person. We don't have gun violence. We have people violence. You know, like you were saying, we need to push family more. This boy that did that, he had no love. He had no family. The boy, that had nothing to do with the gun at all. So creating more laws is not going to make anything better. It's just going to put all of our lives in danger.
Because he could have got a knife.
He could have got a knife, a truck, a bomb, anything. That's right. But what's happening, there are people who know what the right thing is, but they don't know how to handle the craziness. And the reason they don't, because they're not handling it in their personal life. The way you handle your personal, private life is the way you're going to handle the world. If you're being overtaken in your family, husband and wives, or at work or whatever, the world's going to overtake you too. And the worst thing you could do in life is overreact to any situation. The moment you overreact, you lose. That's why you got to overcome emotions. It is abnormal to be a human being with emotions. Abnormal. It's normal to be a human being with compassion. Because compassion is a light unto your feet. It's the nature of God, guiding your life in the way to live. This is why you must be born again. So that you can overcome the world, which is emotional, and then be guided by the light, which is the power of love within you. And I'm telling you, you will have an amazing life. You will not be overtaken with pressure.
So
Get the mic there for me.
So how do you deal, what is your advice for dealing with unreasonable people?
Good $1 million question. Because you don't have that anger inside of you, you just stay calm and just tell the truth. Just be honest. And then like, they're looking at you and they're thinking, wow, I got to get this person to react. Mm-hmm. I got to get, because they know if they can get you to overreact, they got you. So you're standing there and they're like, well, I want your bubble gum, right? And you're like, no, I'm not going to let you have my bubble gum. You had a chance to buy some yourself. You wasted your money. I'm not giving you bubble gum. But I thought you were a Christian. I am a Christian, and you're still not getting my bubble gum. But I thought you're supposed to love people and do the right thing. That's why I'm not giving you my bubble gum, because I love you. And then they go, you're mean, you're nasty. You're still not getting the bubble gum. And then they see that that's not going to work, and they'll say, oh, you're so nice. You're really a nice person. You're a good Christian. They try to get you to feel good about being a good Christian. And then then you say, oh, yeah, I am a good Christian. The moment you say that, then you give them the bubble gum. You got to reward them for making you feel good. But just stay calm, don't be angry, and you will be able to overcome depression.
Okay.
It's not, and it's the energy or the light of God working through you. It's not even your will being imposed. It's just you only have love now. You don't have hatred in your heart. Mm-hmm. And it's the hatred, it's the love of God that's the foundation that you're living by, so when the world tries to seduce you, they can't get you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that's how you do it. And I'm telling you, and every time you don't overreact, you grow stronger, wiser. The love inside of you develop even more so. You develop a life that will blow your mind, because it's God's nature in you, the kingdom of heaven inside. And so when they're trying to tempt you, don't be mad at them either. And if they say something good about you, they'll say, oh, that's nice. I appreciate that. And if they say something bad about you, that's nice. I appreciate that. Okay. But don't take it personal either way.
Yes.
It'll blow your mind.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And guys do that a lot with women when they want to have sex with them. And the girl said, no, I'm not going to do it. And then they go, oh, you're so mean. And the girl still say, no, I'm not going to do it, right? And then he says, because men know how women feel, because a man can be a better woman than a woman. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that a man with his mother's spirit is a better woman than the woman? Y'all don't want to admit it. Because a man with mother's spirit is part man and part woman, eventually becoming part devil. And so they know how to manipulate women because they have that same spirit, and they know exactly what you want. They know what to say to you to get what you want. They know how to manipulate you, and they be lying all the way.
I had an experience this week with that. That's why I...
Give me the mic.
I had an experience this past week, and I'm usually pretty calm, but he used that woman spirit in him.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. I was doing so good.
Yeah.
And then, anyway.
Yeah.
So that's why I said, is there any other, tips to handle when a woman spirit come out in the man?
Quietly overcome your anger, love what's right, and God will dwell over you, and they would never be able to do that to you.
Okay.
They won't be able to seduce you, because what happens is when they call you names and they can't get it, then they say, oh, you're so beautiful. Mm-hmm. You sure look good. Or you're a nice woman. And that's going to make you feel good, and it's over.
Yes.
And once they get what they want from you, they're done with you.
Yeah. No, it was...
Yeah. Men know how women think. That's why men have to overcome the female spirit. Mm. It is abnormal for men to have that spirit inside of them. That's not normal. And he's never going to be an alpha male until he overcomes the spirit of the woman, which is his mother. And then he'll become a real man, and the woman will overcome being a lady and become a woman. And because there are women who are, and I've seen them, who have overcome that female spirit, and they think logically like a man, but they act like a woman. And when a man and a woman come together like that, paradise is on earth. And women, if women love their fathers growing up, they would think logically rather emotionally. Not what they think and feel. They would do what's right. And when you run into women like that, you see, wow, this woman's so logical. And then you find out that she had a good relationship with her father. Yeah. And that's the kind of woman you're supposed to be. Don't give in to unreasonable people. Just don't do it, because I'm looking at my country right now, and we're giving up, I'm not, but the people are giving up all our rights. And they're putting us in prison because the children of the lie, the only thing they have is emotions. And they'll go to the limit emotionally to get you to react and go along with them. But as long as you stay calm, love what's right, do what's right, they can't get to you. And so you got to know this by knowing yourself. Once you know yourself, you're going to see what's happening around you. You really, really will. So what I encourage you to do, overcome anger. Go and forgive so that God can forgive you, and everything will start. You'll wake up and everything will start working out for you, all right? Download my Be Still and Know prayer CD. Be still and know, so you can calm down and see your way. As long as you live it in your imagination, you're going to suffer. Bring every thought into captivity. All thoughts are lies. They want revelation. We need your support, by the way. We need you to donate to us and help us out, because we got a lot to do. We don't get money from the government. So we have, you can go to rebuilderdemand.com, or you can call the 800 number, 800-411-BOND, or Patreon, all kinds of ways to donate so that we can get our work done. This Thursday night, we're having our meetings for ladies only. Every Thursday night for ladies only, every first Thursday night for men only, and then on Sunday morning, everybody and their mama. All right? And we have the best counseling service, by the way, on this side of heaven. Really. So if you need counseling. Yes, James.
Bategs gave a super chat and asked real quickly, what is righteous anger?
When you can speak up without anger. When you don't have the spirit of anger in you, and you can disagree and agree without thinking and feeling about it, that's righteous anger. It's called discernment. I think that's the word for it, right? That's what God gave us. But you got to overcome your anger first. That spirit has to be taken away from you, because as long as you have that spirit inside of you, you can't help but judge. Unrighteous anger. But you'll be able to see injustice, but don't hate injustice, then you can deal with it, and that's righteous anger. That's a good question.